Welcome to Ultimate Survival Gear. Today, as you guys can see, or probably can barely see, I got something from Adidas, and this is actually their 510 sub-brand, which is specifically their climbing shoes. So I'm actually very excited to make this review because I have have to say I got a love-hate relationship with these shoes. They are one of the most comfortable shoes that I have tried, but at the same time, there is a major issue with the comfort level. So if you are considering to buy these shoes, I would highly recommend sticking out throughout the whole review and watching the whole review just to see if they will work for you or not. But overall, I think it's an excellent option if you are specifically looking for comfort, not as aggressive, nothing crazy, you're not doing anything crazy, nothing super technical out there, but you're looking more for comfort for a long gym session, for a long relaxing climb, right? Nothing too technical. This would be fantastic. It features the Stealth C4 rubber, has excellent grip, and as you can see, it's actually brushed throughout the whole outsole, but we will talk about the outsole in detail later in this review. So let me take out all of this out of the way and put the box over here so everything is organized on my table, and let's get into the main review. As some of you already know, this review is specifically for my ultimate climbing shoes section, which is a new section that I have recently started. I've been getting more and more into climbing, learning more about climbing, learning more about the shoe wear, right? And just trying to help people find their perfect shoes for climbing. So let's start this review. We have 8 different criteria to go through. The criteria number 1 is the comfort level. Personally, to me, that would be one of the most important criteria out there, comfort. You are wearing something, you want to be comfortable so that you can actually enjoy what you're doing, whether it's hiking shoes, hiking boots, trail running shoes, whether it's your mountaineering approach shoes, or your climbing shoes. So there are obviously a few different things that contribute to the comfort level and take away from the comfort level. Let's start with the first one, is the weight. Let me grab my scale over here, and I'll tell you exactly how light or heavy these are. And this is, by the way, size 11, and size 11, let's see, is 8.8. Excellent weight. I would say if you are, depending on the size, obviously the bigger the size you're getting on the shoe, the heavier it's going to be. But as long as you are under that 10-ounce mark per shoe, they will be pretty comfortably, definitely going to contribute to the comfort level, because you will be able to climb for longer and you're not really going to get any fatigue from the weight on your feet. So pretty good overall. Another thing obviously would be all the padding that they have, and this is probably the best quality about this particular shoe, Kirigami. I absolutely love that fact. Check this out. I'm going to demonstrate it. I'm going to release these straps, and as you can see, the tongue is nicely padded, and throughout of the whole shoe here in the heel, in the back, and at the front as well, throughout the whole toe box, you have a very nice cushioning going on, which is kind of rare. Honestly, whenever it comes to climbing shoes, it's kind of rare to find something that is padded throughout the whole shoe, and this is the case here, and you can definitely feel it. Now again, it's really a personal preference. Some people do prefer no padding and just as stiff, as tight as possible to make sure that you don't miss on any of the feeling of whatever you're climbing, the wall, the rock, right? But whenever it comes to comfort, if you are looking for a more comfortable shoe, this is the case, and definitely very comfortable. One thing that I wanted to mention, however, that I mentioned in the beginning, is there's a major problem whenever it comes to the shoe, whenever it comes to the comfort level. And I really wish that Adidas, they address this and fix this problem, because it is pretty bad. It might not be as bad for everyone, depending on the shape of your foot, but to me, definitely very noticeable, and I would not stick with this shoe. That's really what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so this The straps are excellent. We'll talk about the straps later. But as you can see here on both of them, there is a necessary part for the strap to make sure that you can tighten, and it's very good. It's quality. It tightens perfectly, wraps around your foot very nicely without leaving any space anywhere, which is rare to find. Most of the times, whenever it comes to the strap shoes, most of the time it's really hard to find something that just wraps around your foot compared to, like, for example, a regular lace climbing shoe. Here, no problems with that, but with this anchor here for the top strap, the top part of that anchor, this creates a pressure point on your foot, and you can see where on your foot it creates a pressure point, and you start feeling it after about 10 minutes of wearing these shoes. You definitely start to feel this pressing and pressing on your foot, and it does not feel good. It's not a very good spot to have a pressure point, and unfortunately, just because of that, I would not be, it's because everything is great and everything is designed for comfort, but this just takes away. Again, this is something kind of unique, depends on your shape of your foot, so it might not be the case for you. So it's not like you I would say, hey, don't get these, but keep them in mind. If you're buying them, concentrate on this particular thing and make sure that it doesn't create that pressure point for you. And if it doesn't, you're gonna end up loving these shoes, because everything else comfort wise, I mean, the fabric, the front, even the front rubber is very, everything is obviously, for technical routes, you would want something stiffer. But again, if you're looking more for comfort, this shoe right here is the way to go. Okay, so let's move on to our next criterion here, which is criterion number 2, quality. Obviously, Adidas, everybody knows the brand, 510, I mean, trusted by a lot of pros out there in the climbing world. And this particular shoe, if you click on the link in the description below, Amazon link, you will find that it's almost 5 stars. Not a lot of reviews, but almost 5 stars, so people do like it, and you will find other reviews on this shoe, and people do definitely appreciate the quality of the shoe. And I mean, just judging by the build quality, by the way everything is made, by the way the shoe feels, quality feels absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about the criteria number 3, design features. Here, I usually point out either the lacing system or the strap system. Here is the strap system, and like I said in whenever I was talking about the comfort, this particular shoe so far is the best strap shoe that I've tried. And I tried a few. I tried shoes from Black Diamond, strap shoes. I tried strap shoes from La Sportiva. And like I said, the main problem whenever it comes to the strap shoes compared to the regular lacing system, is that most of the times with the strap, you just can't get the good wrap around your foot, and you have just your foot kind of wobbles around in this area, sometimes in the heel. It's like certain spots that just don't wrap around your foot. And trust me, whenever it comes to climbing shoes, you don't want any parts being loose around your foot. You want it to be nice and tight around your feet. This is the case here. So strap system is absolutely excellent. Also, what I wanted to point out, and you probably already noticed yourself, here, as you can see, the way the Velcro is, obviously on the top of the strap, the top half of the Velcro is regular, but on this side, you see how they made a bigger area, so that if you do want to strap it this way, if you want to strap it this way, whatever works for you. And I think that's an excellent idea. And the same thing here. Strap it this way, strap it however you want to strap it, you can find what works for you. So definitely great job there. Okay, so done with that, let's move on to the criteria number 4, very important one. It's the outsole, and like I said, the outsole here, the rubber is a Stealth rubber, Stealth C4, great rubber, great for, and it's not too stiff, as you can see, it's definitely plenty of flexibility, so comfort-wise, amazing. I love the comfort level of this climbing shoe. But at the same time, as you can see, the whole thing is brushed, which I also like. A lot of times you will find, again, it's most of the times you will find that if you have the outsole rubber going throughout the whole shoe, you have half of it brushed, the front, or maybe the front and the heel, and in the middle it's not brushed. Here the whole thing is brushed going all the way up the hill, which is excellent. Gives you a whole lot of different moves, extra moves that you can do in order to really be a better climber. And also, as you can see here at the front, you do have a very nice toe cap, so if you do need to do toe hooks, you can definitely do it without any problems with the shoe. So again, it opens up the world of different climbing possibilities. Okay, let's talk about the criteria number 5 really quick. Breathability, very nice comfort. This padding that is in there, and let me see if I can actually open it up a little bit more just so that you can see the padding itself. Check this out. So this, as you can see, it's very nicely vented, so you do have plenty of breathability. Most of the times, whenever it comes to, especially the higher end, because with the higher end shoe, you're getting genuine leather, and it's great. It's durable. It will last you forever. It's quality. It's very, very not sturdy. I'm trying to find the right word. I guess durable. So you can do a lot of different things with that shoe, a lot of technical stuff. But with that leather, what it comes is it's a lack of breathability. Why? Because there is really no breathability in leather. Imagine just piece of leather wrapping around your foot, and you are wearing that for an hour or however long you're doing your climbing session. Here it's not the case, because this is a very, very nice, very soft fabric, again designed for comfort. Very nice, like breathable, super breathable. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's talk about the criteria number 6, sizing. Obviously, your climbing shoes, they always will run smaller, on the smaller size. For example, my normal shoe size is 9.5, and whenever it comes to my hiking stuff, I usually get it in a size 10. This I had to get in a size 11 because everything else is just way too small. This is still obviously nice and tight, and your toe is going to be all the way up to the front, which is what you want. Comes down again to the personal preference. How much of that tightness can you tolerate before you can say, no, that's painful, that hurts. Obviously, with that tightness comes, again, technical abilities. If you are doing something really technical, you do want something really, really tight around your foot. But if you're just enjoying your session in a gym, or you're doing an easy route just for the sole, right? Great. I mean, this is a pretty good option as long as it doesn't bother you with this thing. But the sizing wise, yes, you definitely want a little bit more of a kind of a relaxed fit. So if you are planning to buy the shoes, I would recommend starting with a whole size bigger, and then seeing if you want to increase a little bit in size, or do you want to go half a size smaller for a tighter, even tighter fit. But I would recommend starting with a whole size bigger. Okay, so let's talk about the criteria number 7, climbing applications. Like I've mentioned already, this is more for a relaxing, good gym session, comfortable, and obviously the outsole is not as aggressive. It doesn't have as much of the angle, giving you doesn't have as much of an arch. It's not as stiff. The rubber here, it's not as stiff. There's all this padding, creating all this cushioning, right? So it's designed more for comfort, and designed more for you being able to wear these shoes for a few hours in the gym without any problems. Again, as long as this part right here doesn't bother you. But obviously, if you are looking for something that you're going to be doing technical routes, something hardcore out there, then you probably want to look into something with a little bit more of an arch, with a little bit more stiffer, more aggressive rubber on your shoe. Okay, so let's talk about the very last criterion. Here's criterion number 8, the price. Excellent price, I think, in my opinion, $89.95. Depending on the size that you're getting, you might be even able to get them as low as $72. Yes, a fantastic price. I think for what you're getting is unbelievable price compared to a lot of other stuff that is out there. I mean, with climbing shoes, you will see they're all, if it's less than $100. Wow, great deal. But pretty much mostly everything is above $100 whenever it comes to the climbing shoe. So this Adidas, being with fantastic comfort, with fantastic outsole, with great straps, I think is absolute steal. And if you're looking for your very, very first climbing shoe for gym, practicing, building up your strength, this is a really good option. Just again, make sure that it fits you nicely and this does not create a pressure point for you. So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this review? If it was helpful, please consider subscribing, hitting that like button. Let me know if you have any requests for reviews. Drop them in the comments below and I will be happy to address them if I can get those shoes for this channel to be reviewed. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Ultimate Survival Gear. I'll see you guys in the next video.